Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to Dark Place Murder Sole Suspect. It's time for part 5. Right now there's a newspaper on the grounds, which we are collecting. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as the work of a serial killer. There's no sense getting the town encircled over something that may not be true, SPD spokeswoman Ingrid Larson said in an earlier statement on the case with a very manly voice for some reason, because Dark didn't realize that it was a woman who was speaking. And more for Eternal Flame. So we are going to the cemetery, where creepy stuff will happen. Yeah. I wonder if we'll just go there. Stupid lag. I'm actually trying something new. I'm actually recording with my webcam in a much higher resolution, just to get a clearer picture. So if there's no webcam on this episode, then that means that derped. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. People named Bell, literal references to bells, anything having to do with a bell. That's one place to start. Maybe he had a bad experience with bell peppers as a child. That's what I'm going with. You see this? This is a mental hospital. Guess where we're going later in the game. Yay! What's this? So many notes to collect. Witness immediately moved to trauma counseling after discovering the badly burned body. Well, yeah, I probably would have too. Anything in the bushes here? Ooh, another thing for Eternal Flame. We're getting closer now. So, let's go to the cemetery. And the cemetery is actually where we will learn our next ghost power too. So that's kind of cool. I just checked this out, didn't I? Why you're still glowing? You're confused, Mr. Sign. So if we come across any ghosts in town that will need our help, we will check them out. But if we don't, we don't. We will just be on our way. Oh, hey there, girl.
Don't even think it's the same guy. Copycats, all of them.
Yeah, it's fair to think so. Phew. While the Salem Police Department still resists officially connecting the recent killings, they have completely failed to address the strange manner of each murder, where the primary cause of violent death in New England, as well as the rest of the United States, is gunshot wounds. None of the recent killings have involved gunfire. Are deaths from burns or asphyxiation somehow on the rise? Or is there a killer with a bizarre motive exercising a twisted method of operation in all of them? Yeah, there hasn't really been any normal deaths so far, so there's clearly something he does that's strange. We can reveal this staircase, but it won't help us much. You see over there? There's a thing there, but we can't reach it yet because we need to get a new ghost power first. What ghost power? You'll see soon enough. Alright, there's a... If the lag doesn't stop, I might just have to turn back the webcam to normal quality, because I can't have that lag. I'll give you one more chance, okay? Hey.
I can't believe this. Are you happy now, asshole? Is this what you wanted? You said I was the one. More like one of many. I don't even know what he sees in her. Ugh, look at him. What a pig. He doesn't even feel guilty about what he did. Just look at him staring at her.
What's up?
Rough breakup?
He betrayed me. He said he'd love me forever, but he's marrying someone else. Did he cheat on me with her? I always thought there was someone else. Was it her?
Does it matter? It looks like he's moved on. Maybe you should too.
I can't. Not until I know the truth. Please, I must know. For better or worse.
Alright. I'll look into it.
It doesn't take a detective to see that the woman is heartbroken, as she tries to figure out if her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Well, here we go then. So, mister, what do you have to think about this?
I still don't know why she killed herself. Everything seemed great. This is why I'm so nervous with Susanna. The thing is, if she hadn't jumped off that cliff, I never would have found my real soulmate. Man, it's so messed up.
Looks like he met this girl after his ex died.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good clue. Seems he only met his fiancée after his ex-girlfriend committed suicide. What about you, Susanna? Are you a slut?
I wonder if he still thinks of her. Maybe that's why he's always been so hesitant. I wouldn't blame him, but it sucks that she's the reason I even approached him. He looks so hurt and broken. Like he needed someone to talk to. I didn't expect to fall in love with him. Weird how things work out.
She was just trying to be a friend. She never anticipated this.
Alright. I think we found our answer. Did he cheat on her? Well... and then the suicide, and then the shoulder to cry on.
It seems this was all a big misunderstanding. I'm not sure how she'll take it, but I guess I'll find out.
Alright.
The good news is he wasn't cheating on you. The bad news is your suicide brought them together.
So he really loved me?
Looks like it.
I've made a big mistake.
He still thinks about you. Maybe you can take comfort in knowing that you'll never be forgotten.
I suppose. I just wish I had trusted him more. Maybe it could have been us getting engaged. What's done is done, I guess. Anyways, thanks for everything.
Alright. Bye-bye now. Alrighty, yo, let's head to the cemetery. Yeah.
I used to see this as Julia's final resting place. Now it's just where her body is buried. Guess I'll be buried here soon. This is home to neither of us. Just a place for others to come and remember what they used to know. Who? Great. Another freaky ghost chick is shadowing me. Sorry it's been so long, Julia.
Ashland Hills Cemetery. Alright, here we are. Let me tell you, this place can get kind of freaky. I hate those dark souls over there. So freaky. Like whenever you just stare at them, they disappear. I had to ask him about that Grim Reaper tattoo. I know it says cheated death right on it, but I didn't know how or why. Then he showed me the scar. Getting stabbed between the ribs like that could have easily been fatal. It's a miracle he's alive, and it didn't stop him from stealing again. He'll never learn. Why do I like that? 'Cause you like bad boys. Bad boys. Alright. Hey dude, sup? You okay?
You okay? I don't know. I was so drunk. And we both were. One minute her hands were all over me, the next, I'm in the water. By the time I got back up here, she was gone.
She pushed you?
No, nothing like that. Like I said, I had one too many and lost my balance. I just didn't expect to find her missing when I got back. Something must have scared her off.
Yeah, like your floating corpse.
What?
Forget it.
Poor guy. Still doesn't realize that he's dead. It's kind of tragic when you think about it. Hey, Joy.
It makes you miss the warmth of the police station, doesn't it? Your secret errand was to get a flashlight?
Keep it down. I can't see you and we're not talking to each other. Got it? This place is crawling with people. Don't want to know.
Hey, we're still people.
The book says that there's a murder that happened right here. All I see are dead leaves and mud. This can't be a dead end. Not already. What am I gonna do?
Just leave it to me.
Alright, need to see if there's a link. So let's start talking to people.
Excuse me, but, did you see the police investigation here a few weeks back?
Not close up. I think there was something behind me, but I'm not sure.
Really? There's something behind you. Oh. It's a corpse. Lovely. Well, washed up, for one. Deceased. Tattered. A ghost man saw the body. Another ghost saw the victim's body float down here from upriver. He might know more about it. Yeah, let's go find that guy. Looks like this guy over here. Hey you! Step right there!
What do you know about the girl who washed up here?
This thing floated down the river by her body. Think it ended up in the bushes over there.
Really? Let's go have a look then. I don't see... Oh! Yeah, it is hard to see. Exactly.
It's too dark in these bushes.
That's what she said. Joy, you got a flashlight. Help a brother out.
Joy, I need your help getting something out of those bushes.
Okay.
A little warning, please.
I don't know if it's important, but this is all I could find.
It's a rope. This rope seems familiar.
Wait a minute. There's something familiar about this.
It was in like the picture of the pattern of the victim deaths. Because all the victims were bound and tied up before their murder, which could indicate that this girl was killed by the bell killer.
I need to get upriver, find out how she died. Better tell Joy.
Alright, it is a similarity then. Hey Joy.
Body washed up on shore, so she was murdered upriver. But where? Miles of banks both sides. Might as well be looking for a needle in a haystack of needles.
Oh, genius. It would be a needle stack. Crawling with ghosts. Wish we could just ask her, Sophia.
Holy crap, maybe we can. That's that ghost that was watching me. freaky girl wouldn't leave me alone. It's her. She's the one in the photo. Damn it, stop doing that to me, will you?
Wait, don't leave me here with...
Did you see that?
Yeah, she was talking about that.
A small favor.
Give her a chance. She can help all of us.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that. Demons.
Shit.
Sophia. That girl who's been watching me in the cemetery was the murder victim. I need to find her. Yeah, she probably has some info we could use. Triple demons. You guys ready for this? Alright, let's go. So there's one over here. Let's see, I don't see any closer souls. Kinda wanna try and find the pattern of this one. Second you turn your back, I'm gonna come walking, okay? The new ghost power will actually help us fight these demons a little bit. So that could be useful. The cemetery is a kinda tricky place to take out the demons, I gotta be honest. It's one of the trickier places. Yeah, I see you. Here we go. Good. Right, there's one down there. When I can get to those souls over there, I'll be fine. Phew. Okay. Good. Any ravens nearby? I think there's a raven on the other side there. But I think we can take this one without a raven. The other one over there, though, that might be a problem. Bring it over. Ugly face. That's a bit too close for comfort. Thank you. Boom. Maybe it was just more difficult to execute him since I was playing on Eve's keyboard. I wasn't really used to that keyboard. That might be. It's not too bad now. Let's distract him with that crow. Let's hide over here. Hopefully he'll hear the crow and come running. Come on. It worked. Come on, where's the execute command? Where's the execute command? Fuck it, it's bugged. I just gotta hide. I didn't get an execute command. He must be standing at a weird angle, I guess. Oh. Hey there. There we go. Be a good demon. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. That's how I defeat ghosts in my town. Graveyards are fascinating places for me, especially the old parts. I suppose it's like the museum. Ronan, like a champ, come with me and listen patiently while I blathered on about colonial governors who were buried here, about the massive graves from the plague victims of the 1660s, of the yellow fever that struck down so many canal workers a century ago. So much life and death has happened in this town. And what a peaceful place to get perspective on all of it. I suppose. Alright. Let's head up the path. Anything else here we could grab? Not that I can see. Hopefully that's the last of the demons for now. I suppose I should expect it. A man with that many tattoos isn't afraid of pain and isn't afraid of doing something today I'll regret tomorrow. But if I'm going to be attached to him, I'll need to have some assurance that he cares if he lives or dies. I hear stories of the chances he takes and I hope he's just trying to impress me. Because, if not, one of these days he's going to barge into a situation and come out in a box. Like we did earlier in the start of the game.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard. Then you get over here and try it. Okay. I know it's steel or iron or something, but it's just like a fence, right? I mean, how much can it weigh? Should have brought a crowbar. Yeah. We always bring a crowbar when we're hitchhiking to Boston.
Grave robbers. Oh. Hello there. What's all this crap?
What's with all this crap?
Crap? This is my great-grandfather's stuff from the war. It may look like crap because it's old, but it's amazing. Blood-caked bayonets, gruesome letters about the war. I even had a sip from his old flask. It made me realize how soft people have gotten.
Compared to what?
Compared to men like him. Don't you see? Finding all this stuff was a sign that I should be the one to remind people. To make them choke on their own blood.
Please don't tell me you went through with it.
I had it all planned out. But I died before I could. Just one more day and I could have changed the world.
Listen, whatever you think this is about, it's not. Your great-grandfather fought to stop wars, not inspire them. Now just let it go and move on.
If you don't understand, you're just a part of the problem.
Alright, be that way, fine. See if I care. If only I could get to the other side of this thing. Maybe I'll need some sort of new power to get through. Wink, wink. I'll leave you guys to it. Wish I could kind of spook them off or something, but no can do. Really now, girl. Is that how I want to play this little game of ours? I haven't found a single one of the collectibles yet. That's pretty bad. Oh, nice booty. I mean, what are you up to? What are you doing?
Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but...
Finally, it's about time they sent someone.
Look, I think you got the wrong guy. Who were you expecting?
Who's supposed to maintain this place? I mean, just take a look around. These aren't just rocks, they're reminders. No one else may care, but I refuse to just let mine crumble away. I refuse to be forgotten.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
Alright. Radio. Here we go. What's this? Ronan was unusually philosophical today. He doesn't usually say these kinds of things, but he kept on about karma and how he needed to redeem himself from some past misdeeds. I'm assuming he's talking about the crimes in his past, and that's why he needs to become a cop. To atone, he said. It was the only way he could see fixing his life. What's up, guys?
Here we are in the oldest part of the graveyard, which was founded in the 1660s.
Ooh.
Was that before or after the trials? This young lady just asked if this happened before or after the famous trials. It actually happened a few decades before, so this graveyard is quite old.
Ooh.
Okay, and we're going to walk a little farther now.
Ah.
So if you'll just follow me.
What's your story, though? You look kind of creepy. You got a problem?
Hey, buddy. You got a problem?
You could say that. I used to be a butcher before this bitch got a bug up her ass and started snooping around. People used to come from miles away to buy from me. I had more awards than the wall space to hang them. Then, her little boy goes missing, and I'm suddenly on death row?
Call it a hunch, but I'm guessing you killed him.
I never killed him. I never killed any of them. I left that up to my pigs.
So you're just gonna haunt her for the rest of her life, then what?
Simple. I'm gonna ask her how her son tasted. Funny thing about pigs, you'd be surprised at how much their diet can affect their flavor.
I hear there's a special place out there reserved for monsters just like you.
Yeah, not all ghosts here are as innocent. Alright. Hospital beds. Flask. This must be part of the place that took care of the people that got sick with the plague all the way back. Yeah. Many brave workers from Salem who made the Panama Canal possible, changing world's commerce, died in this facility from the dreaded yellow fever in 1904. There's gonna be a lot of dead people and death in here. Hello. Nothing like a good book.
Nothing like a good book.
Shh, not now. I can't be bothered. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
Fine, I'll just look around myself then.
Don't touch anything. If you must know, I'm on the verge of figuring it out, piecing it all together.
No offense, but these medical books seem a little out of date. I don't think you're breaking any new ground here.
Why would I do that when there's so much old ground that needs figuring out? Let me ask you, do you know what the oldest known malady is? Of course you don't, so I'll just tell you. It's death. And every culture in the world has a book on the subject, usually lost, and usually taboo. I've dedicated my life to unraveling the mysteries of death. I'm close. But there's still something missing.
Some things are just better off lost.
So he's a pretty crazy guy. He's probably a doctor during these times, so yay for the patients! Oh, hello. Why are the people sick?
Why were all those people sick?
I think it's yellow fever. I overheard the nurses talking about it. Something about the people working on the Panama Canal. They must have brought it back with them. Please, I can't die here. They'll use me for his experiments.
What do you mean? This was a hospital. They were trying to help you.
Can't you see? This was a quarantine. No help is coming. Only death.
Yep. Can't have been easy to be a patient back then. Let's see. Anything good? There you are.
Look, I'm on your side. I just want to ask you a few questions. Oh. Why can every friggin' ghost teleport but me? I'm gonna have to figure this shit out.
Really now? Teleportation! Alright, look at this. Whew. Teleported. So that's our new ghost power. Makes getting around a lot easier. Get back here, girl. Stop dropping my frame rate. It's not a cool ghost trick. Let's probably check up here though. Might be something useful. Remember that it's kind of hard to find the collectibles in the graveyard, but I think the story, like the creepypasta that we find in the graveyard, I think that's among the scariest. So, another tattoo on his back, another woman, but fortunately only an abstract one. Lady Justice with the scales, but without the blindfold. I asked him what it meant, and for the first time he said he didn't want to talk about it. I could only guess that he had some traumatic Justice isn't blind moments. Maybe he'll open up later. You know us. The second heirloom. There's like 11 more to find, and I've been through over half of the map by now. So this is gonna be tricky business. Hopefully my memory serves me though. But we will see. For now we gotta keep chasing Sophia.
Just hold on, will ya?
Ghosts. So difficult, so difficult. So I want to keep my eyes open for the heirlooms. They are scattered all over the place. There's an heirloom here. Got that. There's another one up these stairs. Got that. Perfect. Alright. You can just be super lazy and teleport everywhere. Hey, what's this?
This is Travis the Ghost Trapper, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, because of the scary history of this town, it's a hotbed for ghosts. Are some of the tortured souls, the screaming still haunting this graveyard? Screaming phantasms? Travis, don't you think that's a little over the top? Okay, cut! Wait. How many times have I told you, don't correct me?
This is nowhere near over. So many deaths, but likely many more yet to come. I can't help but believe this graveyard will only get more full.
Travis the Trapper here, and we're in Salem. Now, as you know, since there's such a violent...
Alright, Mr. Ghost Trapper. Oh, this guy. This is kind of tragic.
What happened? Field trip gone wrong?
No, no, no! Why'd you let the door shut behind you?
What are you talking about?
The door only opens from the outside. Now you're locked in here too. If I miss my classes or get caught trespassing, I could lose my scholarship. They need to let me out.
You mean that this isn't even yours?
Of course not. It's starting to creep me out, to tell the truth. This was just Kappa Delta Phi's idea of fun. I'm all for the tradition of hazing, but this has gone too far.
Just try the door again, only this time really put your shoulder into it. Trust me, when you get out, your classes will be the last thing you're thinking about.
I always find it so tragic when there's ghosts that don't realize they're dead yet. Oh man. Okay. Any goodies on the ground here? Thought there might be something. Nope, nothing. But we have demons. Now the new power can actually come in handy because we can actually teleport from cover. So we can teleport behind the demons themselves. So let's distract this one, which should be an easy kill. Oh, my finger almost slipped there. Right, 2 more. I actually died a few times doing this the first time around. I gotta find the best way to... It's because they are so clumped together that they're hard to get one-on-one. Oh, I missed! Oh, we're dead. We are dead. We are dead. Ugh. Oh! They're still after me. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Help me. Somebody. I think I got away. Damn. And that's what happens when you fail. Hiding from the demons. Like, I got freaked out because I knew that the guy behind me had seen me. And so I kind of missed the attack. Okay. I think that's still a good strategy though. That's not the worst strategy in the world. Just gotta get it right. Oh, I can't believe it didn't see me. Gotcha. Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's check out some of these graves here. So yeah, as I said, the creepy story in this place, I think it's one of the stories that makes you kind of shiver the most. Or at least for my sake, so... I think my favorite story is either the Bell Killer Banshee, or this one. Dun dun dun. That should be all the ghosts though. And we have these people up here, they are kind of funny. I laughed when I found them. So let's go check out what they're up to. Yep, can you move, Ronan? Gotta check in here though, because sometimes they hide heirlooms here. Alrighty-o.
Sure is cold out here.
Yeah, probably should have brought our warmer jackets.
So... You think the witches can win the division this year?
How can witches? Oh, you mean our football team? Yeah, I think we stand a pretty good chance.
You spend a lot of nights at practice. Must be nice to just have some nights to hang out.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sure is cold out here. Your jacket looks really warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad she just wants to talk. Nice that she's so interested in football.
No, she wants the D, and you're so oblivious. How dare you?
What's a girl gotta do to get a little affection?
Sorry, it's a lost cause.
Jeez, I'm practically throwing myself at him.
Yep. Guys, don't be oblivious. Girls, keep being like her. Alright. William Pynchon, 1723-1789. The foremost chronicler of common daily life in this uncommon town. Oh. So they're basically gonna hump on top of his grave. Or his memorial, rather. That's cool. I like doing that. I mean, what? What else is new? There's something here. There we go. The heirloom. Ooh, such a creepy story. There's a ghost drawing over here if I remember correctly. This is like one of the only ghost drawings I've ever found. I'm just not good at finding them.
And what comes after death?
Yep. Very true, ghost girl. Drawing on the walls everywhere. You vandal. Crazy, crazy vandal. Oh, Sophia. Come back. That's a nice name, by the way. If your name is Sophia, you're awesome. Anything good hidden here? No? What's this, though? A note for me? I told Rex about what Ronan told me about the criminal pasts. He looked concerned, but not for my safety. He just knows how tough it is to put a life together after building a rap sheet. Even if you're completely reformed, people don't give you a chance. Hearing this gave me a new sympathy for Ronan. He's working so hard to make a life for himself. I'll have to think about this carefully. Yeah. Alright, Sophia. Get your butt over here. We have some talking to do. After I picked up this. 7 more. Alright, Sophia, no escape now. Hey.
Just stop. I'm on your side. I'm trying to figure out who killed you. Yeah, I'm a cop. My God, you're not trying to escape me. You want me to see something.
What is she trying to tell me? It's making those sounds. Well, it's a crack. What was a cracking noise? Deep scratch caused by something heavy hitting the tree. Oh. Whoa.
I knew it. The Bell Killer. Why would he go to all this trouble to kill you this way? Hey, it's okay. You can come out of the water now. It's okay, come on. I'm on your side.
I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop.
The hell is this? Contract? What did he mean by contract? No. No, this is the memory of your murder. You're too young. You shouldn't see this.
I swear I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? Who are you? What are you doing? You're him! Oh, no! I don't want to.
That symbol.
Stop it! Please, just. No! Please! No!
He drew on you. His symbol. It must have meant something.
What's that? I should get back to Joy.
Alright. The Bell Killer drew a symbol on Sophia's arm. So yeah, he doesn't really care about age, does he? If you're a girl, you're gonna go down. But there's probably more criteria than just being a girl. The original graveyard was much smaller than it is today. Because of its proximity to the waterway, it has been used as a quarantine location twice in its history, once for immigrants from England in 1675 who had developed the bubonic plague on their journey across the Atlantic, and once for workers on the Panama Canal who were sick with the yellow fever in 1904. In both cases, the victims were housed near the graveyard, and when they died in large numbers, expanded it. Yeah. Graveyards. Awesome. I actually live right next to a graveyard. Doesn't bother me though. It's fine. The church bothers me though. I don't like being woken up by church bells. Alright. I actually didn't know about this shortcut the first time I played through, so I walked all the way back. And there's actually a bug that can occur here. You teleport across gaps. Yeah. There's actually a bug that can occur here. So when we get back to the start, we're supposed to go and talk to Joy. But even I approached the bridge near the start, and it played the opening cutscene again, where we find Joy over by the grave with the flashlights. And so we had to like reload again to go and sort of try and avoid triggering that cutscene. So it is a buggy game. I'm not going to deny that. The frame rate isn't perfect either, but it's a good game. I like it. Those cancer sticks are gonna drive Ronan to an early grave. I know it's something he enjoys, but I had to confront him today. I said, if you care about living into old age with me, you'll give up these damn things. He said he'd given up plenty for me, and that should be enough. Not exactly the most sensitive reply, but Ronan is Ronan. I think he never imagined he would grow to old age, not with the life he lives. No, and it was pretty accurate too. Can I go up here? No, I can't. That kind of sucks. Alright. Know that there's like some heirlooms along the... Oh, hey frame, right? Nice to see you. Along the coast here. There's something up ahead. We almost found them now. Oh yeah, I know why. Because when I did this with Eve, we were on the other side. We were over by the bridge here. And you don't want to go there, because that can trigger a cutscene, which you don't want. So you're supposed to teleport over. That's probably why it derped on us. Where the developers didn't think so, though, because the path wasn't obvious. Alright.
Ronan! I heard screams and... It's good that you're okay.
Well, I'm still dead.
Oh, you found something.
Yeah, I did. Bell Killer drowned the girl in the lake and let her body float downriver.
My mother was right. This is a Bell Killer case. Did you find anything about my mom? Memory residue or something?
Sorry, kid. And it's a good thing you didn't see what he did to the girl. This guy is... he's sadistic. One weird thing is that he confronted the girl about a contract before he offed her.
Contract? I don't think I've seen anything about a contract. Wait. Another case, possible Bell Killer survivor. Iris Campbell. Diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, incoherent ramblings about persecution, and a contract.
Again. And where does it say where she is?
It just says Lux Eterna. Is it a place?
Yeah. Lux Eterna is a mental hospital.
Of course it is. Okay, ready to go?
Actually, go on ahead. I need to visit someone here.
Oh. Guess I'll meet you at the hospital. Worst nightmare than this.
So, we'll be together soon.
sorry, Julia. I got some bad news.
Don't worry, bro. She already knows.
So that was the cemetery level. So we investigated the case. Now we need to investigate the possible Bell Killer survivor at the asylum. Of course, the asylum. Now we were missing 4 heirlooms, so I'm gonna quickly go back and we're gonna find them and we're gonna watch the story, and that's gonna be it for this episode. But if you're like totally uninterested in hearing that story at all, then, you know, feel free to skip to the next episode. But I do want to find it, because this story, I find it creepy at least, because it's more of sort of, I always find stories like creepy when there's things that you can't escape, sort of, things that always haunt you. Sort of like, what's his face? Ugh, the guy who like goes into your dreams whenever you sleep. Freddy Krueger, wasn't that it? I think that was it. Not entirely sure, but there was one path that we could take earlier where we didn't have the teleport powers, so we'll check that out. There shouldn't be any ghosts around. By that I mean I don't mean ghosts, I mean demons. I hope there's no demons around.
Come on, man.
So let's go back here and poop. Perfect. It's 1. 3 more. Alright, there's this guy I walked past. This is just wrong.
No one should end up like this.
I wish I could agree, but it's all my fault. I let people believe that I was something I'm not. They called me a war hero, but I was just a coward. For years I'd retell gruesome war stories of how I crushed the enemy. But they were just lies I told in exchange for free drinks at the bar. I never saw any combat.
Well, you pissed somebody off to get here.
He was going to expose me for the fraud I was. So I tried to kill him.
But he found out before you could do it.
He and some buddies dragged me out here and left me to die. No one ever came looking for me. Too ashamed, I suppose.
I don't be so hard on yourself. I've put away men a lot worse than you.
Alright, so that's a fun little guy. Now let's find the rest of these stupid heirlooms. Alright, so this is a new part of the map that's kind of hard to find. Oh, what's this?
You know, I'm pretty sure there are ghosts of witches right around this spot.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll protect you.
That works for me.
Really?
Tonight's gonna be good. No games. That's an awesome girl.
I can agree.
Boys aren't that complicated. Yeah, I like this one.
I'm glad, you guys. There's never anything in here. Stupid people. Okay, so there's an heirloom over here. 2 more. 1 more. I always hate it when there's just 1 more. Always kind of tricky to find. But there's 3 of them here. Okay. Too good to be true. Alright, let me go back and look for the final heirloom. Oh, it's right there. Alright, the heirloom. Let's listen.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush.
But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
That is freaky, but we're gonna have to end the episode here. Let's see you in the next one. Hopefully Dale will eventually hook up, but until that time, have still a good day, take care, and stay awesome. Tune in next time when we go to the mental hospital. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.